It's all rock and roll. Ladies and gentlemen, here is all right. Here are the top 10 reasons for coming back to Kalamazoo. Number 10, the luxurious rooms. 4-letter words cannot describe the materiality of this built environment. The best of all baths. I want my $2 back. Number 9, the gourmet food. Noodle alterities. The consuming community has the dolcettes of food for beasts. The penitential diet, not fighting fair, playing with food while denying that there's a kitchen. One is excused from dinner. Number 8, the synergy of Swan Lake. Neither a wilderness of monkeys nor marvelous crocodiles. We wander like revenant children, navigating the murky waters, framing our own dragons and paradise, flowing through time. Number 7, the late night walks in the woods. In the splintered life, we are lost in the abyss, wolf learning, peace with madness, Amazons and temptresses, in up every tree, beyond shame or sexual commodification, in the salons under the Andalusian walls. Yes, yes, yes. The wine. The wine. Always the wine. The accustomed hospitality, suffering and pleasure, drinking the provisionality of muddy waters, hybrid lessons from the vineyards, to bear the bodies with spiritual realignment. Number 5, to demonstrate cross-functional multitasking skills. With magic incantations, we other the snares of functionalism, picturing marvels, wretchedly plundering history, spewing wisdom, keeping it real, till the rude dream vision stills our marginality. Number 4, to learn the latest postmodern hist-crit-lit jargon. With hybrid vigor set aside, intratextual otherings, agency, and emulation for the ugly truths. The imposing marvels of humanimals. Next speaker is Carol Robinson, who will speak to us about Chaucer's Middle Ages crisis, a true and factual narrative of the story.
Too short. Here it comes. Bottom. Bottom. You're still too short? Is that better?
Go on at length.
Pardon?
Go on at length.
Go on at length?
Yes.
How long? Recently, I have been on a great journey of pilgrimage, and I have uncovered hidden evidence of proof that not only suggests, but ultimately and therefore proves, with numerous doubts, that the original medieval scholar and author, Chaucer, not J.R.R. Tolkien, not J.K. Rowling, or George R.R. Martin, or anyone else with multiple names, but Chaucer was not only a survivor of the Middle Ages, but also a survivor of the psychosocial bio-neurogeological syndrome, known most commonly as middle age. My presentation starts here. As you can tell, my fancy presentation will convince you that I was on a journey. And I'm still on a journey. I have much to show and share. First of all, I was recently reading messages relayed through the ChaucerNet discussion group for emailing list. No. Well, like we wonder, ladies and gentlemen, well indeed. This first message emphasizes the significance of current and recent research into not only the possibility that Chaucer was a cat, cat with 9 lives, or more, but also possible misperceptions about the time-space continuum between the Middle Ages and today. By the way, there was more to this message, but I cropped it because it was boring. The first response, almost immediately, to this query is equally fascinating. Just how old many of us medieval scholars are. I wonder how many medieval scholars are here over the age of 600 tonight? Anyone? Oh, 1 or 2. Okay. No, you're lying. You're lying. They're probably all at the AARP meeting down the road. Secondly, consider how Chaucer may have looked had he survived his midlife crisis and joined the AARP. One moment. No. lately, I've become acutely aware of several symptoms that Chaucer most certainly might have suffered, indicating a midlife crisis. As you can see, my list is carefully ordered. A whore that has money or money, men in tights, women in red tights, friars without tights, hot fighters and their even hotter partners, an obsession with sexuality, an obsession with farts, an obsession with farted sex, and so on. Lots and lots of stuff. Of this long and well-endowed list, I would love to point out just a few symptoms to demonstrate my point. I will provide complete and whole images, text, and even video that suggest all sorts of things. Here are my points to be covered. As you can see, Chaucer was obsessed with gender identity. If he had been a professor, he probably would not have gotten tenure in today's society. Chaucer did drugs. If he had been a professor, he probably would not have gotten tenure in today's society. Chaucer saw himself as a failure in his career, and rightly so. He did not toe the line. He did not serve his students, his customers, his audience, his customers. Well, if he had been a professor, he most probably would not have gotten tenure in today's society. Chaucer found himself in a struggle to let go of the material. Chaucer should have done drugs and drunk more. Wait a minute. Okay. But become more in touch with this inner woman who's clearly screaming to have sovereignty. Clear. All this adds up to symptoms of a midlife crisis. Now, I don't have to have time to support all these points. So I have made up some new points. There we go. Look at all the poems he composed, each one a complaint typical of midlife crisis, of Middle Ages. Clearly he was unhappy about love with this lady. Could be an inner woman screaming to come out thing, as I mentioned before, or maybe he was just not getting enough whips and chains. Irregardless. Venus wasn't any help, nor was Mars. It was just a pitiful situation, all of which was clearly indicative of an individual who has become jaded by love and yet clearly doesn't have enough money to buy happiness, because everyone knows that Geoffrey Chaucer was nothing more than a freeloading hippie who could never get tenure in today's society. However, a much bigger point that I would like to make, one that is sharp and obese, is one that will most likely complete my presentation as well as my career. My final and ending point is that Chaucer's midlife crisis was causing him to develop a private and secret life. Actually, he developed numerous secret identities, which he overtly shows clearly in the Canterbury Tales. Look at them! All having a feast in his head. What a hippie. Why, you might ask, why would this man have such a need for so many identities? Clearly he's having an identity crisis, one that can be seen clearly to have been tied to his constantly and clearly shifting career. From sheriff to poet to masseuse to spy to masseuse to diplomat to masseuse to spy.
All undetermined.
Absolutely. Same disguise, it was easy. Such a stressful and enriched life could make anyone prickly. Which brings me to one more final point. Chaucer alludes to his prickly midlife situation right at the very beginning of the Canterbury Tales. I provided a translation preview for your convenience. And pride coming forth from one of his manuscript portraits. I have made a small video to illustrate my interpretation of this An additional point that I'd like to make. My almost final piece of evidence that Chaucer was having a midlife crisis was also my weakest piece of evidence. But it is also the strongest indication of a midlife crisis. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am sad to report it. Chaucer was hooked on video games. The strongest indication of a midlife crisis. He is caught in the act. In conclusion, attention and to bring everything to an end. I found simple clues within Chaucer's text that, when carefully taken out of context, prove absolutely nothing. I didn't show you any of these clues because you should have been able to find them for yourselves. After all, do you really think I have time to do this kind of research? Does anyone? More importantly, I believe that I have successfully demonstrated what the MLA, an organization considering a plan to reduce the number of medieval divisions from 3 to 1, is foolhardy and wasting everyone's time and energy that could be better spent on quality scholarship, not my scholarship demonstration here today, but real scholarship with the work of many of the great folks here this weekend. Seriously, I'm sick of this political crap. I'm 50 years old, and Chaucer's 600. Fewer medieval courses are being permitted, and students telling me that they know all about the Middle Ages because they saw it in Game of Thrones or on fucking Harry Potter. Don't worry, I'm just having a hot flash. All these students coming up at me and expecting me to read things at the last minute that they found in Google search. Wikipedia, my...